Thursday, 19th of November, 1942. Dear Kitty, Dussel is a very nice man, just as we had all imagined. Of course, he thought it was all right to share my little room. Quite honestly, I'm not so keen that a stranger should use my things, but one must be prepared to make some sacrifices for a good cause, so I shall make my little offering with a good will. If we can save some money, then everything else is of secondary importance, says Daddy, and he's absolutely right. The first day that Dussel was here, he immediately asked me all sorts of questions. When does the chairman come? When can one use the bathroom? When is one allowed to use the lavatory? You may laugh, but these things are not so simple in a hiding place. During the day, we mustn't make any noise that might be heard downstairs, and if there is some stranger, such as the chairwoman, for example, then we have to be extra careful. I explained all this carefully to Dussel, but one thing amazed me. He is very slow on the uptake. He asks everything twice over and still doesn't seem to remember. Perhaps that will wear off in time, and it's only that he's thoroughly upset by the sudden change. Apart from that, all goes well. Dussel has told us a lot about the outside world, which we have missed for a long time now. He had very sad news. Countless friends and acquaintances have gone to a terrible fate. Evening after evening, the green and gray army lorries trundle past. The Germans ring at every front door to inquire if there are any Jews living in the house. If there are, then the whole family has to go at once. If they don't find any, they go on to the next house. No one has a chance of evading them unless one goes into hiding. Often they go around with lists and only ring when they know they can get a good haul. Sometimes they let them off for cash, so much per head. It seems like the slave hunts of olden times, but it's certainly no joke. It's much too tragic for that. In the evenings, when it's dark, I often see rows of good, innocent people accompanied by crying children, walking on and on in charge of a couple of these chaps, bullied and knocked about until they almost drop. No one is spared. Old people, babies, expectant mothers, the sick, each and all join in the march of death. How fortunate we are here, so well cared for and undisturbed. We wouldn't have to worry about all this misery were it not that we are so anxious about all those dear to us whom we can no longer help. I feel wicked sleeping in a warm bed while my dearest friends have been knocked down or have fallen into a gutter somewhere out in the cold night. I get frightened when I think of close friends who have now been delivered into the hands of the cruelest brutes that walk the earth, and all because they are Jews. Wow, man, that really touches your heart. And, it is one of the worst things that ever happened in human history, and the epitome of evil has what happened in the Holocaust. So, if you're out there and you're going to complaining about getting a parking ticket, or you're complaining about your rent going up, don't complain about anything, man. You know,